Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe. Everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This will be past, present, or future. You or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below, and I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. It is a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel and you really want to see what's up. Okay? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for using these videos, these topics as motivation and inspiration. The first card that we have here, collective, is trapped. Okay? It says stuck, no options, unforgiveness. So you could be in the energy of possibly feeling trapped, feeling like you have no options. Okay? This could be your energy or someone around you. You could feel like you are stuck. You could feel like you are in a situation where you don't see your way out of it. Or at this time, you could be so saturated in your emotions, which is normal. When we're experiencing something that is, of dis-ease or something that's uncomfortable for us, we're unable to see our way through. But after the event is over and once we've, overcame or healed ourselves, we eventually look back and we realize the purpose and the intention of why we had to endure whatever it was that we experienced. So you could be feeling this energy of feeling like you're trapped, feeling like there's no options. But in reality, Spirit is saying this is not real, this is not true. You are not trapped, you are not stuck, and you have plenty of options. And right now, collective, you are unable to see this because you are so saturated in your emotions. Now, it's normal for you to be very emotional at this time. It doesn't matter what it is. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to be sad. No one is perfect in this world. And really, no one is requesting or asking us to be perfect. We tend to, compare and choose to judge ourselves. But it's okay to feel so that you can heal. It's okay to be emotional, okay? But Spirit is saying eventually you will look back at this moment, no matter what it is, and you will have a bigger and a wiser understanding. You will, spiritually speaking, of why you are feeling this way, no matter what it's regarding, whether it's relationship, a job loss, a loss of a loved one, a living situation, some kind of tower moment, anything. Maybe you found out your spouse is being unfaithful, even the things that are the most painful to us. There is reason and there is intention and purpose behind every action. Okay? So you are not trapped at this time, but whatever you are feeling, Spirit wants you to embrace your emotions. Do not disregard. Do not be oblivious. You don't have to pretend. Go ahead and have your moment. If you need to be alone to yourself, have that moment to yourself. If you want to, stay in, turn the phone off, close the shades, do that. Just don't vacation there. Don't take your comfortable shoes. Don't take your favorite pillow. Have your moment, but make sure that you be prepared to come back outside and socialize with the world. Okay. All right. And be productive as well. Okay. So make sure you step back into yourself, back into your frame after you had your moment, of being sad or depressed or whatever you may be feeling. And the next card we have here, it says love affair, dirty little secret. Okay. All right. So someone may have, like I said, you may have found out that maybe a spouse or partner of yours is not or has not been honest with you. You may find out maybe they're seeing someone else and this caught you off guard. Maybe you were under the impression that everything was fine between the two of you, but maybe, this is someone you possibly hoped, dream. Maybe you were planning to maybe marry this person, begin a family. But either way, you're going to find out, or maybe you did find out that they had a little secret. Okay. It also says down low. Okay. Maybe this person is on the DL. Okay. Not being honest. Okay. When in actual reality, it's okay to live in your truth. It's okay to be you. Okay. Love who you want to love. Be who you want to be. Okay. So you may find this out, or you have found this out about this person, and it's causing you to feel trapped. Maybe you're married to someone who you may have found out that they have a secret. If they're not on the DL, maybe they have a secret relating to just not being faithful. Okay. Whether they're heterosexual or bisexual. Okay. All are welcome on this channel. Okay. All right. Our contributions are highly appreciated. Now let's continue. Okay. So the next card we have here is cutting ties, freedom, standing up, okay, and awakening. So you possibly, collective, could choose to cut ties with this person, okay? And if this isn't your spouse, this could be someone that you know who possibly, I'm picking up, was aware that this person was being unfair to you. So this could be like a family member, a friend, someone close to you and your spouse who may have been aware that they have not been being honest with you all this time. And it may have made you feel, that could be very hurtful, maybe like a best friend, maybe a sibling, okay, or someone in your family knows that your spouse is cheating, but they choose to, keep it a secret, they choose to hide things, and it's like you feel embarrassed. All this time I'm showing up to the barbecue and these family shindigs, and my lover got another, and everybody knows but me. So you could be cutting ties with this person. There's someone close to you. You may be finding out, and you may front them off. You may say, "Wait a minute, you mean to tell me you knew this was going on, and you knew I thought we were in love and faithful to each other?" And so yeah. So this may shake up a family setting. Okay, there may be some kind of dispute, a family setting. I'm thinking of, okay, now I'm getting place setting, a dinner table. There may be some kind of dispute at a family gathering, some kind of dinner where the family are gathering. You may choose to front this person off. You may choose to, ask them like, "Hey, what's up? Why didn't you tell me?" Okay. As far as your partner, you may choose to stay with this partner and forgive them. To each his own. We have free will. But this person who is aware of what was happening, I see you cutting them off. I see you blocking them, not wanting to talk to them at all. Okay. This is someone close to you that knew this, and it's very painful for you to find out, that they were keeping this secret along with your partner, and you're feeling like not only they were someone in addition who knew that your spouse wasn't faithful, you're feeling like the whole family knew. You're feeling like a whole group of friends knew. You're feeling like, collective, everyone knew but you. Okay. So these bridges between you and these family members or friends, whoever knew about your spouse cheating on you, and not to say that they have control of what your spouse or your husband or wife does, but to know about it. And I'm hearing something about condone. Okay, so maybe you had some people in the family who had that kind of attitude. Well, maybe they give a party or something. Maybe your spouse showed up. Oh wow. I'm picking up your spouse showed up to a family gathering without you and with their side piece. And your family was there. Everyone was there and knew about it. Wow. Dirty little people, dirty little people. They may accuse you of being in over your head. You may have people calling you crazy. This could be your spouse being in denial about what they have done, but the cat's out the bag. You are fully aware because someone has, assist you in pulling the rose-colored glasses off. Someone has came and alerted you of this deceitful behavior that has been taking place. Okay. So not only are you finding out that your spouse has not been faithful, but you're finding out there's a large group of people, family and friends, who were aware of this, and also allowing your mate to show up to gatherings with this side piece while you were at home or at work or on vacation. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. There could be a lot of rumors, okay? Spirit is saying this is going to shake up the family in a major way. But for you to do what you need to do, if whether you choose to stay or go, the people you choose to cut off, the best idea would be choosing to cut them off and never turn back. These are people who you cannot trust if they allow this. And we're talking about family, your family members, not theirs. Your family members, your relatives who allowed this person to bring their side piece to their house, to their gatherings, just very disrespectful. Okay, so there could be a lot of gossip about that situation. A lot of gossip. Ooh, the collective, no, they done found out. Yeah, you brought your side piece around on Memorial Day. You brought them around Thanksgiving. Ooh, they found out. Yeah, so yeah, yeah. Spirit is saying you may have to give yourself time to yourself. Like a vacation, you may need to get away. And go recalibrate your energy and go try to relax and figure out and sort yourself out on what you're going to do. Okay. I mean, if you choose to stay, that's your business. But you strong if you do. You're very strong. That's a whole lot. That's a whole lot. I mean, in the audacity to bring this person around your family and your friends. Wow, that's very ballsy. That's very ballsy. Okay. The spirit wants you to work on yourself, work on healing yourself, forgiving yourself. And if you're going to separate, go ahead and separate from whoever it is that you know you should separate from, and leave those doors closed. Do not allow, ping pong conversations or communication. Do not allow this person or these people to go back and forth in and out of your life. If you are saying you're going to leave, get your things, leave, you go your way, you go, let them go theirs, and do not allow back and something about back and forth contact. Do not allow this person to talk you into meeting up with them or let me come see you or talk to you. Because there's something, oh boy, there's something about this person whom they were having an affair with, male or female, is going to pop up and some kind of altercation can occur. And so to avoid getting entangled and someone getting hurt, collective, whoever you choose to cut them off permanently, cut all communications, and do not deal with anyone connected to this person. Do not allow this person or these people, they're telling me to repeat it, to persuade you into meeting them up anywhere. There's something about this side piece showing up and some kind of altercation taking place, and someone may have a weapon on them. Be careful. Okay. When you first met your partner, you thought that they were very gentle, very kind. As I said, you thought that they were someone you would, create a family with, possibly marry, or if not marry, just, because people have different belief systems now, and all is welcome on this channel. Maybe just a long time, live-in partner. You thought they were the one. You trusted in this person and it devastated you. And so just because you had this situation, it may hurt you. Yes, but Spirit is saying that it's not the end all be all. We are here to learn and grow. And so it was meant for you to be in this connection so that you can be prepared to meet the right one. Spirit wants you to know, regardless of how much pain or sadness you are feeling, collective, there are endless possibilities for you. They want you to follow your dreams. Your ancestors want you to follow your dreams. Make up your mind and believe in yourself. There are endless possibilities, collective. Make up your mind and follow your dreams. Okay? And so this experience with this person is just preparation for you to meet the right person. Okay? This person that has hurt you, they will have a lot of resentment. They will have a lot of wishful thoughts. wishing they could have a second chance, reminiscing, having nostalgia over you. But do not let that excite you or make you feel some type of way. This will be their karma for how they treated you, how they betrayed you, and how they lied to you. Even those who were aware and allowed your spouse to bring this side piece to their home, when in actuality they should have told them, hey, can't do that here, man, woman. That's my family. You can't, I'm not in your business, but you can't bring your side piece to my house. They really should not have allowed that. But they said nothing, and it has went on for over a year. I'm hearing a year plus. Different events. While maybe you were on vacation, maybe you were working. I'm hearing also you were working overtime. You could be someone who gets offered a lot of OT on your job and you accept it. I don't blame you because you're like, yeah, I'm gonna stack this money. And all this time you're thinking, your spouse is just doing their own thing, chilling, and they're chilling. They're really chilling. Okay. And so by you choosing to separate, or if you choose to separate, it will make space for new energy to into your life. It says soulmate, twin flame, friendship, a romantic partner. So if you do choose to separate, it will open space for new energy to enter your life. Now, if you choose to stay, it will create blockages. Okay. It will create blockages and you'll block off the access or the opportunity of a new romantic partner entering your life because you are simply sending out the signal that you have not learned the lesson from this karmic relationship. Yeah, you have not learned the lesson, and there's no space for new energy to come. Where this dark energy is. Okay, because if that right person was to show up and you're still connected to the ex, well, they would only receive, the residue of the pain that the current person has inflicted on you. So yes, that's how that goes. Okay. All right. And so, as I said, this person and your family, your spouse, and your family and friends who took part in this and knew about this, they will be longing for you. They will be missing you. It says longing, wishful thinking. Can we meet up? Reunion. Look at that. Can we have a second chance? Nostalgia. They will be missing you, collective, but do not fall for it. Don't let a holiday tempt you because people will try to use holidays. Me, myself, I don't celebrate the holidays, but there are people who do. Uh, there are people who will use the holidays. They will use children. They will use all kind of tactics to try to reassert themselves into your life. They will use children. They'll use other relatives, but you have to be strong and tell them no. Have to tell them no. Okay. Archangel Michael is here, protection, okay? Prevent from harm, divine intervention. So it's a good time to respect the gift of separation. Respect the gift of separation. It is possible for you to separate from this person as well as these other family members or friends and leave those doors permanently closed, leave those ties severed, and move forward with your life. Work on forgiving yourself, work on healing yourself. Try new activities and outing. Spirit is saying. I'm picking up also on someone who has a routine of where they hang, what they do. And Spirit is saying it's time to change all of that up. It's time to change up, going to the same old place to hang out. Find somewhere else to hang out, okay? So that you can be in the spaces and places to, possibly run into that new energy or meet someone new. And it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be friends or associates, okay? So try those new skills or hobbies that you have in the back of your mind that you've been wanting to try, okay? They want you to remain, your ancestors want you to remain hopeful, inspired, optimistic, okay? You will be successful. Allow time. Yeah, give yourself time, allow yourself to heal, and be patient with yourself through this process, okay? They do not want you becoming insecure or guarded or paranoid. There are many people who get into love relationships and they allow one experience of one relationship to make them close off their opportunity of meeting the right person or enjoying life, period. Okay. You want someone who has, that reciprocity of intimacy, mutual respect, unity, and closeness. This is what you are desiring. Nothing different from this. Nothing than less. Nothing but the best. That is what you are deserving of, and that is your desires. Okay. And so they are saying for you to simply make your mind up and move forward, okay? And to make your mind up and to really separate from anyone when your mind is made up. It does not take you, collective, to get on the phone and tell people what you're about to do. You should never announce your arrival or your departure. I just gave you a jewel. I just gave you a jewel. You should never, ever announce your arrival or your departure, number one. This does not mean for you to get on the phone or email or text people or tell everybody your plans and what you're going to do. This simply means wholeheartedly connecting with Source, going within and confirming your decision and moving forward. That means you're not reaching out to contact anyone. You do not need approval to enjoy life. You do not need approval or validation to be great. If you're going to separate yourself from this person, if it's a living situation, you know what you have to do. Get your things and move on. Do not pull other people into your plans of what you are doing. Spirit is saying it's different for everyone who is watching this video or who will see this video. Get your things, make a move, make preparations, and make the move. Your plans does not have to be discussed. I'm being told to repeat this. This is for a lot of people. You do not need to announce your arrival or your departure. We have to get out of that. The more you're the chatty patty, the more friction you're bringing into your situation, and it can be anything. We need to learn to be more silent, more observant. And when they are moving, be still. And when they are still, this is a good time to move. Hope you caught that. I just gave you so many jewels. I just gave so many jewels right there. Ain't nobody else gonna tell you, but I'm gonna tell you. Just let it marinate. Don't think too hard. Don't think too hard on what I said. It's real easy. And it makes sense and it works. And guess what? It will actually help you. You can try it. Try not announcing your arrival or your departure in any situation and watch how smooth things go. Just try it. The next and the final card we have here, it says recharge. Breathe, let go, and clear your mind. They want you to recharge. Breathe, let go, and clear your mind. And recharging is whatever that looks like for you. We don't have to do what other people are doing. We are all uniquely and divinely, individually created. We all have our own experiences to endure, such as this message here. Some will experience these things on planet Earth, some of us won't. So recharge and recalibrate your energy. Do things to make you happy. Do things to make you feel good. Do things that are of upliftment. Whatever makes you happy. Prayer, meditation, working out, jogging, writing. Okay? Cleaning, cooking, decluttering. Catching a movie, writing a book, knitting. Someone knits, crochets. Working on your business, working on your brand, creating that podcast, doing some research, reading a nice book, go out dancing, go take a walk in the park, go walk by the water. If you got pets, go play with your animal, take them outside, give them more attention. If you have children, give your children more attention. Pour into yourself, pour into your loved ones. Okay, if you are a parent. But it's time to breathe and let it go and let it flow. Do not interact or engage in any conversation with anyone connected to your ex, because the only thing that will happen is your information will go back and forth. It becomes a big pool of mess, a he say, she say, and this and that. And they want you to have closure. Your ancestors want you to have closure. Once they've transitioned, they've learned the lessons of the mistakes that they have made. And they don't, they're not thinking the way that we humans think over here on this plane. in this dimension, and they want you to enjoy your life. They want you to enjoy your life. They want you to be happy. Do the best you can with where you are. Remain grateful and thankful and recharge your energy. Life is a gift. Life is beautiful, and there's so much to be grateful for, even when we endure the worst of the worst. Everyone is loved. Everyone has value. Whether someone else feels that way, likes us, don't like us, consider it or not. Everyone has purpose and intention, and everyone is valuable here on planet Earth. And so they're saying for you to recharge and recalibrate your energy collective. It's time to pour into you, and it doesn't have to be anything major. There are things you can do that doesn't cost you a dime to pour into yourself. Give yourself a facial, a manicure, a pedicure, put your feet up, listen to your favorite music, open a window, feel the wind on your skin. There's a lot of simple things that can bring pleasure, and remind you of how grateful that we should always be and remain. But this concludes the read, because I will talk for hours and hours, because this is what I do and I love it. I trust and hope it assists you for your highest good. Later.